Simon Stone, do you want to kick us off, please?
Hi, David.
Hi,
looking
Simon.
at the result. Could you just talk us through the Diop situation and how he came to stay on and then go off at half-time, please?
Well, because we think he's fine, and I still think he's fine, but he'd have bumped his head at half-time, Simon, so I chose to take no risks and I took him off.
Thank you. And what was your overall view of the game?
I'm really pleased with the performance the players put in. I wasn't pleased in the first half because I didn't think we played well enough and we gave Manchester United too much respect and stayed off them. But with injuries and different things, it forces into a change, and actually the change helped us at half time. I thought we played much better after that, and look, I'm coming away from Old Trafford disappointed that we didn't at least get a chance to go to penalty kicks, because I thought we'd just about warranted that, and we had a really good claim for a penalty kick right on the 91st, 92nd minute, but it adds to another game where we have no penalty kicks, which we've not had all season.
And just finally from me, what's the situation with Yarmolenko and Ogbonna? Ogbonna in particular looked as though he's in a bad way.
Sorry, I couldn't quite get you there, Simon. You there, Simon?
Yeah, he's just muted.
Sorry, I've just been muted. What was the situation with Ogbonna, who didn't look in a great way, obviously, and Yarmolenko?
He had an ankle injury, and Yarmolenko looks like he's opened up his knee ligaments a little bit, so we'll need to see how they are. We'll assess them tomorrow, and hopefully they won't be too bad, but I think we've seen a little bit of a rise in injuries with players in the last few weeks.
Thanks, Simon. Jack Rosser.
Evening, David.
Hi, Jack.
Obviously, Antonio is really difficult to replace. How much did you miss that sort of focal point and energy in the final third?
Well, I felt that we missed it in the first half a little bit. We didn't have an awful lot to play off in the first half, but we got better at the start of the second half. Unfortunately, Yarmolenko had to go off injured, which never gave us a chance to see if we could have done a bit better. But we got a young player part of the game, and that's a good thing. I see that as a positive. But it's part of football. You're always going to pick up injuries, and as I said earlier, that you just see there is an increase in the amount of injuries going about at this present time because of the scheduling.
How much of a miss will Angelo be if it is a serious one? It looked pretty nasty.
Who would be a miss? Sorry,
Angelo.
Angelo. Well, Angelo would be a miss because he's played very well for us, and he's been a player who's been in the team every game, really. So he's really important to us.
And just on Mick, was it just resting fatigue, or is there an injury concern there as well?
No, I don't think he's too bad, Jack. But I'll have to wait and see. He said, we've had 4 games in 10 days. I think we had 3 games in 6 days there, where we played the games. So I think if you'd said we'd get that out of him a month or so ago, I'd be thrilled about it. So we're sort of being careful with things.
Have you got a concern for Sheffield United then?
I'm really struggling to hear this. Sorry, Jack. I'm struggling to hear that a wee bit, Jack.
Is he a concern for Sheffield United?
Well, obviously it's a concern if he didn't play tonight, yeah. But we'll hopefully see how he gets on in the next few days.
Cheers, David.
Cheers, thank you, Jack.
Per Carlson, please. Duncan Wright.
Hi, David.
Hi, Duncan.
Hi. Just forgive me, I missed that penalty incident. You say it was in the last minute of the game?
Last 90th minute. You need to have a good look at the block with the arm by Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, and you, what did the ref say about not giving it and not going to VAR?
I didn't ask the ref, so we just got on with it. But I think it makes another point. I think if it had been early in the season, I think it would have been given. It wasn't given tonight.
And just going forward, I mean, all of a sudden injuries seem to have caught up with you a little bit.
Yeah. We've had no injuries all season, hardly. Just Arthur, and we had Mickey for a couple of months, and prior to that, we've had very, very little all year. We've been very good. Tonight's taking its toll a little bit, but you'd have to say the amount of games that we've been playing is very tough on the players. And people are always talking about trying to play your strongest team in the cup. Well, we've put out arguably as strong as what we had available to us. We've got one or two others, but in the main, we've gone with everybody, and that's what happens sometimes,
Thanks, David.
Thanks,
Cheers.
James Cooper.
Hiya, David. It sounds as though you were looking after Issa Diop by keeping him off at half time. Does that mean there's no kind of protocols, bearing in mind probably needing him for Sheffield United?
Well, I can only tell you what the medical team have told me. They had a bump in his head, and we just took no chances, nothing else than that. So, I don't see. I hope there's no problems with it. I don't think there is. So, let's hope that he's fine.
And in terms of taking the youngster off, not easy for him, but I guess it's one of those. I mean, he still played perhaps 70 minutes.
Yeah, he played a long time in the game, but I had an experienced player in Manuel Lanzini who I was trying to get into the side tonight, and as the game went on, the way the substitutions went on, I just didn't really get the opportunity to use him much earlier. So that was the way it was. But I'm pleased the young player got some minutes.
Thanks.
Thanks, James. Thanks, everyone. We'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.